Hello and welcome back. In my previous video I showed you the calendar page, and today I'm going to show you the agenda page. So first things first, as a receptionist we're going to start our shift. So first we want to write in how much money we're starting with, and we're just going to write 20 euros as an example. And you can select whatever currency you use in back office. So this is the agenda page. It gives you a general overview of the property's stats for today. So on the left here we can see the percentage that it is booked, how many beds booked, coming up in-house, and how many beds are free. In the middle here are all of our guests. So on the left are the ones that are in-house, and on the right we've got the people that are still to arrive today. And on the left here you can see who is due to check out today as well. You can also see which room each guest is in, which bed they're in, and their balance, so how much they owe. So you can quickly see whether they owe any money or not. Up the top here we've also got these search bars, so you can search for a particular guest if you've got a lot of guests that day. So say we've got John and he stayed last night and he needs to check out today. So what we can do is click on this button, which will take us to his guest page, and we can select checkout and it'll take us to this screen, and we can see that he does still owe 11 euros. And what we can do is put that in here. So let's say he's paying 11 euros by cash, put that in there and go confirm checkout. And now we can see his balance has been moved to 0 and he has been checked out. So if we go back to agenda, we can see that John is gone because he has left. Now if you've got one of these guests and they have arrived, we can go back into their guest page like we just did. We can click check in and that will change their status. You can add their document details. This will just be an example. And we'll just go save changes. And now we can take a payment here. So we click add payment and select whether it's cash or card, and say he's paying 11 euros, which is what he owes down here, and we can select confirm, and now his balance is 0. And if you take deposits, they will be down here. So for example, we've got a key deposit here of 5 euros, but you can put whatever deposits you like for lockers or locks. So let's say he paid one 5 euro key deposit, we'll add that. And now we can see here on his guest page that he has got this 5 euro deposit that will need to be returned when he checks out. So now if we go back to agenda, we can see that that guest has been moved from arrivals to in-house because he has arrived. Now up here we've got some features here. We've got group bookings. So if you want to add a group booking, first you just search for the dates when the group booking is coming. Let's say the 25th to the 27th, and we select search. And now we'll show us the availabilities for those dates. So this is the room type, this is the beds free of that room type, and this is where we will input how many beds we want for that group booking. So let's say I want all beds in both of our 6-bed mixed dorms, so 12 beds, and then all beds in our 2 4-bed mixed dorms, so all 8 beds. Select 12 and 8 there. Down here you can just add the name of the group booking, and we can select submit. And now if I go to that date here in the calendar, we can see that that group booking has been added. There we go. So now we can go back to agenda, and we've got expenses here. So as a receptionist, if you have to go out and buy something, maybe you have to buy breakfast supplies or toilet paper, anything like that, you can just add the price here. Let's say it's 1 euro, and let's say we went and bought toilet paper. So we will add that, and that has been added to our shift. And this last button here is the point of sale. So anything that your property sells, it could be surf lessons, bike rental, towel rental, beer. Here I've just got extra just as an example, and we can select whether it's cash or card and how many you sold. So let's say we sold 2 of those things, and we can add those to our shift. They have been added. And that is the general overview of the agenda. The last thing you can do here is we can end our shift. So as a receptionist, when you're finishing your shift, you go end shift, and this is an overview of your shift. So on the left here you've got those 2 payments we took from the guests, and then you've got those 2 extras we took, which were 2 euros each. So total incomes is 26 euros. Over here is our expenses, just that 1 euro for toilet paper. If you made a mistake, you can always come to this end shift and select this X here to delete it. And on the right here, we've got our key deposit. So that was that key deposit we took from that guest. And when you select end shift, all of this will go back to 0 for the next shift, but the key deposit will always stay there until it is returned to the guest. So the next receptionist knows exactly how many key deposits we've got and of which guests. Down the bottom here is a table of all of these numbers. So we've got our starting cash is 20, and then our income was 26. So our total was 46, and then we had €1 of expenses. So our total should be €45 at the end of your shift. And if you take extra currencies, say you take multiple currencies, down the bottom here will be a separate table showing those extra currencies that you took. So now that we've finished our shift, we can select End Shift. And that is the general overview of the agenda. Thanks for watching.